Okay, so we're going to do a half treble crochet stitch now, and I just got to the end of my treble crochets, and before when we were doing trebles we were doing 3 chains, but when we do a half treble we do 2. So I'm going to do 2 chains at the end to allow me to turn, and then turning the work just like we did before, but not going into that first crochet stitch. You can see, bring the yarn over and take it into the second, bring that yarn through, and then this time I'm going to take all 3 of those stitches across after we've wrapped the yarn over, and then we take them all across. So you do the same thing again, you go yarn over into the next crochet stitch, grab the yarn through that stitch with the hook, yarn over, and then take all 3 stitches over the top. And these stitches are slightly shorter now because we're not doing as many actions as the treble crochet. So yarn over, and this time you take all 3 stitches across, yarn over, pop it in the stitch, yarn over, then take all 3 stitches over. So yarn over into the stitch, yarn over, bring it back through, yarn over, and then all 3 stitches across. Okay, so I'll keep going to the end. It's important to do the same thing when you get to the end, to use that chain as your next stitch. So you need to go in to that top chain, and you can see it's not always simple, especially when your yarn splits. So there you go, and then bring the yarn through it, and then yarn over and take all 3 stitches across. And because we've got to the end, we do 2 chains to turn for the half treble, keep the row nice and even. That becomes one of the stitches, so we don't use the first stitch to start, and then it's yarn over through that second one, and off we go again, all the way to the other end. And you can start to see now how the stitches are differing. So these are our double crochets, these are our treble crochets, and these are the half treble. So I'll finish the second row so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so that's taken me to the end of the half trebles, and that one was done with my right hand. I just want to show you the one done with my left hand, just to give you a bit of hope if you're beginning and you're thinking it's not that even. So that's where I've been crocheting for years, and you can see the slight unevenness in the tension of my stitches, and in particular my chain stitch here is not as you know, even and straight from the bottom because I'm struggling with the tension with my right hand. It's not my preferred hand for crocheting with, so I'm a little out of practice with the right hand because I would do most things with my left hand. But it just shows after practice that tension will become even.